coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
And now let's check out the line. It's courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Johnson in a two-guard. McDermott and Gasol, the duo at the forward. Noah is out there with Derrick Rose. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Thanks, Kevin. Homer in their last match against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He ended up with 38 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here.
Well, nobody's expecting that part, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
So here's Burks after Pau Gasol's bucket, stolen by Rose. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Johnson's got the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but one thing that really stands out is quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And you know what? He's like a tank when he's coming down the lane. Lay into him as hard as you can. You're not going to be able to knock him off balance.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
For Utah, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And Goran Dragic drops them both. For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against Memphis.
And their inside strength was so apparent in that win. They just blocked shots, controlled the lane, did a good job on the glass.
Very alert were they, Steve. Alert, aware, and reacted quickly to shot attempts in the post.
Just 5 on the clock. Johnson, that's for 2, and top the bucket. And that reminds me, you guys see him in the last press conference?
With him, it's always team in his answer. It's always about the team. He never lets himself get dragged into a conversation about himself for very long at all.
And, reporters may not like it because he's not going to give you the most exciting sound bites over and over again, but you know what? Those comments do send a clear message to the rest of the organization that he's on board with what they're doing.
So it's Utah now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Out to Hayward. He feeds it to Hickson. Pass to Hayward. In its face. And that one's good. Hayward's got 6. Time call here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
Yeah, that last matchup was really a tough game. And I thought the difference was they got some scoring from their bench, and they needed it. But that depth really was the issue.
Now here's Johnson. 28 points for him.
Can't connect there. It's still a red-hot start to the half, getting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
Burks the pass to Dragic. Hickson sets the screen for Dragic. The feed to Hickson. And Gasol comes to help. Burks' shot is good. 13 points in the game.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Johnson with a screen on Dragic. Rose kicks to Johnson. Goes up again. Utah with the rebound. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his first foul. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now the dish to Hickson. There's the pass to Hayward. Feeds to Dragic. Clock at 6. Favors sets the pick for Dragic. There's the bucket. Good. Dragic has got 4 this quarter. Chicago leading by 17. Johnson Johnson with a screen on Dragic. Rose dishes to Johnson. It's good at this time, the assist from Rose. And that's 31 points for Johnson.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
He kicks it to Burks. Back to Dragic. Dishes to Favors. Dragic just screen on Noah. Here's Burks. It's hauled in by Noah. Noah's got 6 rebounds in the game.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Here's Dragic. He kicked it by Johnson. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for McDermott. Outside Dragic, stolen by Noah. Johnson outside. Back to Noah. Johnson outside. That's good on the jump shot. Johnson's got 33. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen really a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Burks off the mark there with a three-point shot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question, and that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And the call will go against Boomer. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. On the Jazz with some changes. Gobert comes in for J.J. Hickson. And Hood subbed in for Alec Burks. Puts it up off the inbound. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Now here's Rose. 9 points in the game so far. Johnson. Butler passes to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. On the top of the key. And it comes off the front of the rim. Jazz trailed by 19. Action with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Action with it, averaging 9 points per contest. From deep. Rose with the rebound. The Bulls have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. And stolen by Hood. Hayward against Rose. Hayward kicks to Hood. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hood's got 9. The Bulls leading by 16. And here's Rose. Right now averaging 15 points a game. Johnson attacking. Knocks down the 10-footer. Johnson's got 35.
Really showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
The Jazz have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Utah. Alec Burks comes in for Gordon Hayward. McDermott dishes to Gasol. McDermott. Johnson up top. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. Utah with the rebound. Favors has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. from Johnson. Butler attacking. Pass to McDermott. Kicks it to Johnson. Lead away. And nothing but hair on that one.
What was the defense doing there? He is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Now, here's Burks, defended by Butler. Backing down is Hickson. Hickson. A shot by Hickson, no good. Chicago leading by 14. He dishes it to Johnson. No good. So Utah will take it the other way. McDermott with the steal. They're running. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. About halfway through the season and a chance here to recap for all the teams in the West sitting standing. Take a look at the Warriors. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Utah Jazz. They're 9th best in the conference.
Well, I think for Utah, I think they've got to be commended for getting to where they are in the standings. I mean, it's not exactly on top of the world, but it's a big improvement over last season.
No doubt about that, Mark. I mean, they're not a doormat anymore, and that's important. This team was embarrassed a year ago. They took a lot of pride this season, and they put in a lot of work to get better.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
A chance here to check out the league scoring leader. And you look at Johnson, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
You know what, Kevin? Leading the league in scoring is no small feat. He's out there every night giving it his best, and the effort is definitely paying off.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for good. So it's Utah now. They trail by 16. Pass to Hayward. Connects from three-point range. Hayward's got 9.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. He's out on the perimeter. It gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
He's a persistent defender too, Steve. I mean, even if he gets caught behind on the break, he'll bust his behind to get back into the play and maybe come up with a block at the last second.
Jazz trail by 13. Burks with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Johnson over to help. Hickson kicks to Clark. They grabbed their own miss. Favors can't get it to go. Chicago's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, and they nailed 5 of them. He feeds it to Johnson. Launches it. It's Clark with the rebound. Utah's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. That's 6 of 13. Dives for it. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Bulls schedule, Kevin, this is how they stack up. First in steal, second in scoring. And they're number 2 in team rebound. A good, balanced, aggressive team on the backboard.
Man, Clark, this is a team that scares opponents because of that steals number that you talked about. They're so good at anticipating plays. They seem to have a good scheme defensively night in and night out. They know their roles. They make the rotations. They read the passing lanes. And they frequently get out there, make steals, and then get out in their transition game. They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket. And tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
Jacks up a 3, and he gets it to go.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Chicago leading by 12. Outside Rose. Into Noah. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Favors got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the call will go against Puma. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. The Jazz have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Well, they've been a relatively poor free throw shooting team, about 72% as a unit.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And here at the end of